A public conditional use hearing is tonight in Muncy on a proposed concentrated animal feeding operation. Today is Thursday, May 29th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Mostly cloudy today, but warmer, a high in the mid-70s. More information has been released regarding Tuesday night's high-speed chase that ended near Montgomery. The Sun-Gazette reports the car driven by 36-year-old Kyer Smith of Philadelphia came up as stolen by a state trooper's automatic license plate reader. Police followed Smith on Route 15 into Allenwood, then on to Route 44 and Route 405, traveling through Watsontown, where he ultimately got back onto Route 15 North. Traveling at speeds in excess of 100 miles an hour, Smith tried to turn onto Route 54 near Montgomery, where his car struck a curb and crashed into some dumpsters at the nearby Sunoco station. He fled into the woods and a K-9 unit found him. He was charged with felony counts of receiving stolen property, fleeing, and related charges, and is jailed. The man who was shot by state police after leading troopers on a high-speed chase over the weekend was 36-year-old Jordan Lance from Williamsport. On Saturday evening, troopers clocked Lance traveling 83 miles an hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone on southbound Route 15 in White Deer Township. Lance did not stop, but instead led police onto Interstate 80 West, where he traveled in excess of 100 miles an hour. After Lance's vehicle was disabled in Clinton County, police used deadly force and shot him in the leg. He was treated at Geisinger and has since been charged with aggravated assault by a vehicle and other counts. State police noted that at the time of his arrest, his license was suspended due to a driving under the influence conviction. A public conditional use hearing is tonight in Muncy to discuss the proposed development of a concentrated animal feeding operation on Clarkstown Road. Tonight's meeting begins at 6 o'clock at the Muncy Fire Department on Penn Street. The CAFO chicken farm, to be named Sunnyside Up, would house 350,000 free-range chickens in 5 barns. Residents have expressed concerns about the potential health, safety, and welfare impacts of the operation. The complex would also include a solar farm array. Following tonight's meeting on the CAFO, there will be a second conditional use meeting just for the solar project. That meeting is set for June 5th from 6 till 9 at the fire company. State officials are advising residents to be aware of a text message scam involving unpaid traffic tickets. The messages say things like, "Records show that as of today there is an outstanding traffic ticket," and then ask for payments to be made by way of a scam URL. The scam message also says things about penalties like vehicle suspension and criminal prosecution. You're reminded that the Pennsylvania courts will never place calls or text messages asking for payments to be made by credit cards, gift cards, or other electronic fund transfers. You're also advised to never provide sensitive information should you receive such a message. And this week, a Center County community came together and worked for 6 hours to free a dog that was stuck in a storm drain. The dog, named Blizzard, had entered the storm drain through an outlet pipe in his family's backyard in Boalsburg and traveled more than 100 feet up the pipe. Firefighters, the family, and neighbors tried numerous ideas to get the dog to come out, to no avail, because Blizzard had become wedged inside due to the buildup of sediment in the pipe. The University Area Joint Authority staff used a vacuum truck to remove a large amount of the sediment. Then the Harris Township personnel brought in equipment to open up the culvert pipe and shoveled out more sediment until Blizzard broke free. Other than needing more than one bath, Blizzard is reported to be doing fine. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.